What's up, everyone? Doyler here, and it is Tuesday morning or so, which means it's time for another news, updates, and spoiler video. So we'll start in game, then I'll jump to some out of the game spoilers, and then wrap it up with a few announcements and giveaway stuff. So first of all, next week is Imps Adventure. This is the event you all know and love. It's incredible value for a free-to-play player. You get your daily dice, you get your shelter dice, and you can buy dice for gems. Spin them, hope to win, honestly, all the way up to the 10-star chest if you're incredibly lucky, the light and dark selection chest if you're pretty lucky, or the 5-star hero selection chest if you've got about average RNG. Note that this is the first Imps event that is going to have Rogan in these chests. So if you are still wanting to finish your Rogan, you might want to spend a little bit or be sure you buy those gems. I will include in the description a link to the Imps Adventure Simulator that I like to use, as well as the Android APK. I know some of you like that one a little more. But yeah, standard Imps Adventure, spin your dice, try and get lucky. I'll definitely be doing this on stream. Probably won't be wailing on it on the main account since I just finished the E5 Rogan, so a second Rogan is kind of far away, but we'll see. I do need one more Delasium copy. Next up is Shelter Mission. So this is your regular Shelter Mission. Turn in 4 4-star heroes of the same type and 1 5-star hero of the same faction. Get a different 5-star hero as well as some 4-star gear. But since this is during an Imps Adventure event, you also get 4 dice per shelter. So you really, really, really want to finish this event if you can for the non-light and dark heroes. Also, if you haven't noticed, this week is really fun because it's 100% assassin based. We've got Shia, Ithako, Heartwatcher, Nakia, Amuvor, and Faithblade. So you don't want to worry about these two. They're not really that useful for you. Unless you're in some really weird late game scenario where you want an easier death 50 and you have a ton of light food. Maybe Faithblade, but I still wouldn't. So Shia would be nice if you are missing copies for your Spacetime Shia. If you spent $2,000 and somehow didn't get her. But other than that, if you're mid or low spender, you're probably waiting on Spacetime, Asmar Queen anyway. Ithako is great for PvE if you're building a Delasium army. She's good in the Aspen Dungeon. I wouldn't rush her. Garuda and Russell are still comparable to her in PvE damage and better in PvP. Heartwatcher everyone should be making. This is the one I'm most excited about for my free-to-play accounts. 10-star Heartwatcher is required for PvE, basically. It is possible to do broken spaces and 100 tickets without her, but you're just hampering yourself if you're trying. And finally, Nakia. 5-star, she's kind of useful for Abyss Seal Land. She's kind of a worse version of Ithaqua for Delasium Army, but that's about it. Honestly, you're really just getting this Nakia copy to get those dice. Blacksmith event comes back, so be sure to get that 6-star gear at the very least. I released a video a while ago about how huge of an upgrade 6-star armor is over the 4-star armor you sort of have by that point in the game, and it is far more valuable than even enabling your hero at that point. If you don't need the class armor yet, you should still get the 6-star gear. For example, on my main account, I don't really need the class gear as much as just raw 6-star gear. Even my Oberons have a class accessory, so just because you don't need class gear doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing these events. Next up is the Mid-Autumn Celebration, and I'm going to cover this a bit more in the spoilers, but there's 4 different events. It is important to note that these are 2-week events, so these are going to overlap with the Imps Adventure Shelter and the Heroic Summoning event that is the week after. So event number 1 is a Moonlight Fair. You're going to use Starlight Orbs for valuable items. I'll cover what items in a second. MidAutumn Checkin, which is daily rewards. Possibly just generic free-to-play rewards. I don't think they've mentioned anything about having gems, gold, and free, but we'll see. VIP rewards. During the event, obtain the designated number of VIP points to get abundant rewards. Now, this means you have to spend during event. This doesn't mean higher VIP players are going to get higher rewards. This is purely mid-event spending. It's going to be similar to another event we saw in the past, and I'll cover that in a second as well. And finally, another mid-autumn package, likely a $50 or $100 package, puppets, skins, and so on. And finally, we've got our standard value packs for dice. These are going to be 170, 30, and 10, standard amount of dice, gems, and so on. So that's it for my in-game news and updates. Let's jump out of game to some pictures and cover the spoilers for you guys. All right, we are back, and as you can tell, I finally got the camera working with the spoiler images, so we're moving on up in the world. And if any of you are audio experts, please help me figure out why I hate my microphone sound, or if it's just because it's new and nice and I'm used to the crappy headset. So, let's jump into some spoilers. So first of all, we have the Mid-Autumn Check-In. This is going to be daily rewards, just standard logins. You'll get relics, super wishing coins, 5-star shards, 5-star elite shards, heroic scrolls, and regular wishing coins, as well as a limited edition avatar. So if you are trying to collect all those avatars, be sure to log in during this event. The rule for this is the same as daily login, so anytime after reset, you have to log in, click a button, you'll get your rewards. Pretty simple and straightforward. Next up, we have the Moonlight Market. Here you're going to use Starlight Orbs to exchange for rewards. Now these rewards include pay-to-win artifacts, puppets, and hero selection chests. The way you earn Starlight Orbs is going to be spending dice, so from the Imps Adventure event, so maybe spending is an option even if you don't want a Rogan. Heroic Scrolls, so don't be concerned, you don't need to use them during this event. It will overlap with the Heroic Summoning event. Arena tickets, gems, gold, as well as spirit. So it sounds like there'll be another one of these events where you get X number of heroic summons, get Y number of Starlight Orbs. Use X number of arena tickets, get Y number of Starlight Orbs, and so on. Really interesting to see what sort of pay-to-win artifacts we can get, as well as what it might cost. Maybe I will end up spending for dice on main account, try and get some more of those pay-to-win artifacts that I'm clearly lacking, but we'll definitely have to see. I'm excited to see what Thursday brings. Next up, we have the VIP rewards. Like I said earlier, this is probably going to be exactly like the last event that caused some of us to buy over a year worth of senior privilege packs. So, if you spend dollars during the event, you'll get a designated point level, and you'll get the rewards. These rewards include elite light and dark shards, relics, hero chests, artifact chests, etc. So, again, I'm guessing $200 spent during this event will get you an artifact selection chest as well as everything under it, just based on the last time we saw a very, very similar event. So I could really use a glittery A and B finally on my main account, or if I can get an A and B from above, maybe I go for a Radiant Rui or finally upgrade my Antlers Cane so people stop making fun of my Baby Delacium artifacts. But yeah, so as a free-to-play player, you're not going to be able to get any of these, so my baby accounts aren't going to get anything, but if you are planning on spending, even if it's just to buy a year worth of senior privilege packs, it may be worth it to do this event. Finally, for the Thursday event spoilers, we have the Mid-Autumn pack. So this is going to come with a Ignis skin that comes with damage reduction, HP, and heal effect. These are all incredible stats. HP affects her healing as well as how long she can heal. Heal effect increases her healing, and DR keeps her alive. So this is likely going to be another $50 pack. It'll come with an Ignis skin, maybe some gems, probably some dice, and maybe some wishing coins. If you're running an Ignis, it's a great skin. I don't have one. These packs are usually great value if you want the skin. Without the skin, they're comparable to the other packs. I may mention the value once it comes out in my Thursday video, but I probably won't get this as I don't have an Ignis, but we will have to see. So, let's jump into spoilers. Before I jump into upcoming spoilers, I want to give a shout out to Jimmy Bay. His videos are incredible. He has contacts on the TapTap servers as well as accounts. I'm including a link in the description to his videos again. Be sure to subscribe to him and follow his content. He has much more in-depth breakdowns and video for all of these new Void content features that have been coming out. So, first up, we have and according to the in-game English translation, the Void Vortex. So this is the Void Vortex within the Void. I think we're just going to call it the Void Vortex to keep it a little less confusing. This is another one of the new Void coming soon features, and this is going to be very similar to the Aspen Dungeon, which is sort of what we were expecting. There's levels of difficulty. You're going to fight with effectively a PvP team, and you're going to want to really do some good damage. And it will have smashes similar to Aspen Dungeon, which I'll cover in a second. So, this is going to be the team you would face, as well as the reward chances. So this is going to be a Tara, Sherlock, Tara, Ignis, Amon-Ra, and Russell team. Obviously not the most meta team, but you're going to want to bring a legitimate team to fight these. This is going to be a very hard mode for you earlier mid-game players or so. Like, I don't expect the Cheddar account to get very far against teams like this, but I will give it a try and be sure to release content regarding it. The button on the left will allow you to reroll the team you face, though. So, say you only have an Ignis and you're facing an Amon-Ra, maybe you don't want to fight that, or you're trying to run some sort of Mimcheese and there's a Garuda. Whatever, you're allowed to reroll the team. And the right button, you will fight this team and try and get those rewards. So, the rewards are for each tier. So, if you get the top tier, you get 20,000 Crystals of Transcendence and 39,000 Stellar Shards, and so on and so on. And you can smash to get that level once you beat it. So it's going to be an awesome way to get even more of these Crystals of Transcendence and Stellar Shards. So it's not going to take a full year to get these Void Heroes. Like I said in the other videos, anyone panicking over, this killing free-to-play was very wrong, as we keep seeing. So that is going to be it for this video. Really excited for Thursday, but especially looking forward to the Void Vortex. I hope to release a Realms Gate video pretty soon, maybe once I get to a new level. But that's going to be it for my Tuesday updates. But be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you like the content, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Just a quick update before I forget. I forgot to include this at the end of the other one. I did decide to stick with the 2-week schedule for that account giveaway. So the link is going to be in the description, but this is the last time I'm going to mention that giveaway. So you have one more week to enter. It is going to be for that account with an E5 Garuda, an E3 Garuda, an E1 carry, and enough puppets to make whatever you want. So the link will be in the description. Be sure to comment there, and I will announce the winner during next Tuesday's news and update video. Now it's really it for me. Catch you guys tomorrow.